Hello, Iron Dog Race fans. How's everybody doing tonight? How you doing, tubers and footers? Hope you're holding up while the Iron Dog is going on. Full steam ahead. Teams are into Nome. The ambassador team came into Nome first, of course, and our pro class team started rolling in. And our ambassador teams have finished the Iron Dog 2024. And they have had the last team just finished their wrenching for Wrenching Wednesday. And so all the teams are getting ready for the pro class teams are getting ready to head out tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. for their start, weather permitting. Of course, there is the Nome storm. It's raging pretty hard. Blizzard conditions out there in Nome. A lot of team support couldn't make it into Nome, and some may not be able to make it out of Nome. So, ought to be another interesting year. As always, every year for Iron Dog, there is a Nome storm that comes through, and so it affects the race one way or another. All right, so be sure to check irondog.org for all of your Iron Dog information. That is the only official place for Iron Dog information. If you see information anywhere else, it is not official unless you hear it from irondog.org. Be sure to get your raffle tickets. I've got mine. The raffle is still going on. So be sure to purchase them on irondog.org website, or you can call 907-563-4414 and get your Iron Dog raffle tickets. Also, be sure to get all your Iron Dog merchandise from, if you're at the event, go by the booth and be sure to pick up what you can. And if you're not able to attend the events, be sure to pick it up online at irondog.org. It is the 40th running of the Iron Dog, the world's longest and toughest snowmobile race. Right now, we were hoping for a triple run for the Team 7, but sadly they have scratched. So we've got some new lists together for the teams and their positions. So that's kind of a bummer. Bums me out, but that's the Iron Dog for you. Nothing is for sure. So let's go ahead and share my screen. And it's just, wow, the endless. Okay, so let's just take a look right here at the tracking. As you can see, all the teams have made it into Nome. They have made it all the way around their Kotzebue loop and into Nome. So on the way back, they're going out, down. So this will be a great race to take a peek at. So let's take a quick look at the schedule of events. These have already passed. So today was the wrench day, and they had the halfway ceremonies and the banquet there in Nome at the Nome Mini Convention Center. And they had a few live streams. If you did not catch them, please go back and check these live streams, and you can see how quickly these teams are working on their sleds and how much time they've had added back to their official times for the restart, which will be, weather permitting, tomorrow at 8 a.m. Alaska time. And you will be able to catch that live stream as well from irondog.org. And on YouTube, it is being live streamed from South Anchorage High School, is providing that. So tomorrow, again, is the restart, and the finish is set for Sunday. And from 8:30 to 9:30 in the morning, they're going to have some Iron Dog pup racing and some other 120, 200 novice and pro, all sorts of good stuff. And then they anticipate the first teams should be coming in around noon on Sunday. So keep your eyes peeled for all of that good stuff. Again, be sure to get your Iron Dog raffle tickets. You can purchase them here on irondog.org's website. There's over $124,000 in prizes. The first prize is the 2023 Jeep Gladiator Mojave from Anchorage Chrysler Dodge. You've also got in second prize the 2023 Royal Cargo 16-foot enclosed trailer from Big Bubba's Trailers. And third prize is the 2023 Polaris 850 Chaos, and it is from Hatcher Pass, Alaska. Fourth place is the 4 round-trip tickets from Alaska Airlines plus $10,000 cash. Fifth place is the Bull Adventure Evo mountain bike, and that is sponsored by Alaska E-Bike. And sixth prize is $2,000 worth of specialty truck auto gift certificate. And then seventh place prize is the Climb, $1,500 worth of gear for the gift certificate. That's awesome. And the eighth prize is a 5 nights lodging and meals for 2 at Alpine Creek Lodge. Those are awesome. Here are the Iron Dog sponsors for the raffle. Way to go. So be sure to get your tickets for that. Now let's take a look at where our Iron Dog teams are. Keep in mind, all of the Iron Dog statistics are only official if you see them here on irondog.org's website. If you see any other information, it is not official unless it's through Iron Dog. Okay, so let's get to it. Check back real quick. Hey Pyromedic, how's it going? Welcome. The conditions compared to last year, it seems very brutal. They've got a lot more snow this year to contend with. And every year the teams scratch for different reasons. And that's what's always interesting to find out. What has caused all these different teams to scratch? Some are injuries, some are mechanical. So it's always different things, but there are always scratches in the Iron Dog. It used to be consistently less than half the field would finish the Iron Dog every year. It has gotten better and better in the last few years for sure, but prior years, quite brutal. So here are our official standings for the 2024 Pro Class of the Iron Dog. And these are from 10:28 p.m., February 20th. So this does not include their garage times as of yet. So keep that in mind. Some of these times may be adjusted. So here we go. Our current champions are Barbara Lapham, team number 39, with a course time of 30 hours, 43 minutes, and 10 seconds, with 1,482 miles under their belts, with an average speed of 48.24 miles an hour. Way to go, team. Way to go. Our second place team is Boylan Leslie, team 14, and they have a course time of 31 hours, 9 minutes, and 8 seconds. And they have an average speed of 47.57 miles an hour. The third place team is Barbara Conlon, team number 9, and they have a course time of 31 hours, 46 minutes, and 18 seconds. Their average speed is 46.65 miles an hour. In fourth place, we've got Old Soda Santi, team number 10. They have a course time of 31 hours, 54 minutes, and 1 second. And they have an average speed of 46.46 miles an hour. In fifth place, we've got Kishbaugh Morgan, team number 6, with a course time of 32 hours, 10 minutes, and 42 seconds, with an average speed of 46.06 miles an hour. In sixth place, we have Lambert Wells, team number 33, with a course time of 33 hours, 15 minutes, and 16 seconds. And they have an average speed of 44.57 miles an hour. You know what? I'm going to go back and maybe I should read these check-in times real quick too. So for team number 39, the first place team, Barbara Lapham, they checked into Nome at 15:56:21 on February 20th. And these are all military times. So, and our second place team, Boylan Leslie, team 14, checked into Nome at 16:16:48. Our Barbara Conlon team, number 9, checked into Nome at 16:29:52. Old Soda Santi, the fourth place team, team number 10, they checked into Nome at 16:37:03. Our fifth place team, Kishbaugh Morgan, they have a course, team number 6, with a course time of 32 hours, 10 minutes, 42 seconds. They checked into Nome at 17:55:06, with an average speed of 46.06 miles an hour. Sixth place team, Lambert Wells, team number 33. They checked into Nome at 17:36:08, with a course time of 33 hours, 15 minutes, and 16 seconds, with an average speed of 44.57 miles an hour. The seventh place team is Connor Gaki at team 3. They checked into Nome at 17:26:07. Their course time is 33 hours, 28 minutes, and 28 seconds, with an average speed of 44.27 miles an hour. Our eighth place team is Gossett and Google. They are team 26. They checked into Nome at 17:21:27, with a course time of 34 hours, 42 minutes, and 53 seconds, with an average speed of 42.69 miles an hour. And our ninth place team is Dorn, team 17. They checked into Nome at 17:44:57, with a course time of 34 hours, 57 minutes, and 54 seconds, with an average speed of 42.39 miles an hour. Our 10th place team is Reese Wohl, team 41. They checked into Nome at 18:32:26, with a course time of 35 hours, 40 minutes, and 4 seconds, with an average speed of 41.55 miles an hour. Our 11th place team, Elder Worley, team 30. They checked into Nome at 18:07:12, with a course time of 36 hours, 38 minutes, and 42 seconds, with an average speed of 40.44 miles an hour. Our 12th place team, Kangas Summer, team 34. They checked into Nome at 20:35:06, with a course time of 36 hours, 50 minutes, and 48 seconds, with an average speed of 40.22 miles an hour. Our 13th place team, Clayton Gurley, team 24. They checked into Nome at 21:25:13. Their course time is 44 hours, 17 minutes, and 54 seconds, with an average Iron Dog Trail time of 33.45 miles an hour. Our 14th place team is Christensen Kaltenbacher, Team 16. They checked into Nome at 22:10:46. They have a course time of 49 hours, 31 minutes, and 55 seconds, with an average speed of 29.92 miles an hour. 15th place, we've got the Carroll brothers, Team 18. I believe they're brothers, sorry. Carroll, Team 18. They checked into Nome at 22:07:07. Good numbers. With a course time of 50 hours, 9 minutes, and 9 seconds. Again, great numbers. With an average speed of 29.55 miles an hour. All right, in 16th place, we've got Sindorf, father-son team, number 48. They checked into Nome at 22:28:59. They have a course time of 52 hours, 3 minutes, and 1 second, with an average speed of 28.47 miles an hour. Way to go, teams, way to go. All right, in 17th place, we've got Bergeron-Bernier, Team 15th. They checked into Nome at 21:06:29 with a course time of 55 hours, 20 minutes, and 23 seconds, with an average speed of 26.78 miles an hour. Our 18th place team is Johnson Sabine, Team 22. They checked into Nome at 2200 hours, 11:35, with a course time of 60 hours, 43 minutes, and 55 seconds, with an average speed of 24.40 miles an hour. And now we head into our scratch list. This saddens me so deeply. I don't even want to read it. All right. Ackelstad Ulstad, Team 7, scratched out of Buckland. Their course time of 21 hours and 13 minutes, with an average speed of 44.68 miles an hour. I don't pay attention to my gaming ads. All right. Next on our scratched list is James Thomas, Team 40. They scratched out after Ophir, heading north, with a course time of 11 hours and 37 minutes, with an average speed of 32.80 miles an hour. This is sad. This is such a bummer for these teams to scratch. There's so much work that goes into running the Iron Dog. And you know, they've done everything they possibly could to avoid it. Ugh, all right. Davis Moore, Team 19. They scratched out of McGrath, heading northbound, with a course time of 11 hours, 37 minutes, and 51 seconds, with an average speed of 29.15 miles an hour. Another bummer. Palin Van Wingerden, Team 49, scratched out of Tatina, heading northbound, with a course time of 10 hours and 30 minutes, with an average speed of 20.29 miles an hour. And our first scratch was Clewine Whites, Team number 5. They scratched out of Whiskey Bravo, heading northbound, with an average, with a course time of 2 hours, 31 minutes, 30 seconds, with an average speed of 56.63 miles an hour. They were booking. Ah, that is such a bummer. I hate to hear that. Hey, Uncle Bones, good to see you. Are the average times slower than last year? Yeah, they do seem to be slower than last year. I'd actually have to check to state for sure, but they do seem slower than last year. So good eye on that, Pyro. You are paying attention, as always. You're the straight A student in class. Huh. Right, so that was kind of a bummer for teams that have scratched. Well, let's take a look at that again. So we've got 1, 2, 3, Sorry. So we've got 5 teams scratched. So there are 18 teams still in the Iron Dog 2024 Pro Class. One thing I didn't do, and we need to do this. Let's go. Let's see. Bear with me. Bear with me, tubers and footers. Let's see if. Oh, here we go. Bam! Refresh. Don't tell me my session expired. Expired? Okay. Oh, I was just making sure. Okay. So that is still the standings. They have not updated the standings for the Pro Class to reflect the changes. Okay. All right. All right. Thanks for hanging tough. Thanks for hanging tough, team. Here we go with the Iron Dog 2024 Expedition Class standings. What? Well, I guess they're not racing, so some of this stuff. What? Okay. All right. Okay. So these standings are as of 9 a.m., February 19th, 2024. And this is the Iron Dog 2024 Expedition Class. First team, Bauer Bayer Lane Housebeck, team number 50. They checked, well, this doesn't, okay. So I can't read any of their stats. So we're just going to go down the list. So we've got Bauer Bayerlin Houseback, first place, team 50. They're not, I don't know if they're really first, second, anyhow. Second, Bedard Brothers, team 51. Third place, Levine. That is the father-daughter, team 52. Way to go! Fourth, Nunley Robinson Stanberry, team 60. Fifth place, Gottfeltes Savitas, team 64. Sixth place, Hildebrand II, team number 70. Seventh place, Bloomer Maxwell, team number 73. Eighth place, Bologna Navarro, team number 74. Ninth place, Forbes Harbor Tanner, team number 77. 10th place, Duvlia Swenson Wagner Wood, team 82. And that is, Swenson is an Iditarod family. In 11th place, Den Johnson Sliker Zimmerman, team 83. 12th place, Farley McDaniel Farley, team 88. 13th place, Gustafson McLean, team 89. And then we had 2 scratches in the expedition class. And that is McKenna Wold, team 78. And then Snell Stewart, team 63. McKenna Wold. Huh. Sure, what? Oh, okay. So maybe they didn't start in the pro class and switched over to the trail class. Or maybe they started in the pro class, switched to the trail class. I'm not sure. I'll have to get some more information on that for you. All right. Well, there you go. That is the latest news for the 2024 Iron Dog. I wanted to say the other day, and I forgot to mention it, on the 18th. The 18th and the 23rd are big days for me, for Iron Dog, for Missy and I. On the 18th is when Missy and I started the Iron Dog back in 2001. So that was the day we set out on our historic Iron Dog venture. And back then, the race was completely different. It does not take anything away from what the race is today. Don't even assume that for one iota. It does say a lot for what the racers did accomplish back in the day, but that does not take anything away from what these racers are accomplishing now. So having said all that, it was quite a different race. So coming into Nome, the first place team coming into Nome had the 40-hour. They had the luxury of a 40-hour layover. The rest of the teams, depending on how they came in after the first place team into Nome, would depict how many layover hours they would actually get. And so some of those teams, because 40 hours, if you weren't into Nome within 40 hours after the first place team, you were automatically disqualified. So it was an automatic scratch. So you had 40 hours when the first place team made it into Nome to be able to get to Nome before they would disqualify and scratch those teams. So there was that as well. And so the teams coming in, the first place team would get the long 40-hour layover. And that, like I said, back in the day, that was like the luxury layover, the 40 hours, So these teams now are able to be far more rested, which shows in the way that they're riding and the way that these machines are looking coming into these checkpoints. It is definitely by far a much more safer race. With having said all of that, the Iron Dog, in the 40 years of its running, of the world's longest and the by far the toughest snow machine race, and in my opinion, the greatest motorsport on the planet, they have never had a casualty, thank God. And it is because of all the safety measures that Iron Dog puts in place. All the racers, all the volunteers, all the staff, the fans, everybody involved, the board, every single person involved with this race ensures that these teams get through there. And that speaks volumes to what a fantastic race the Iron Dog is. It is just, to me, and it's just one of those things. I get so emotional about how amazing this race is. And I just get really blown away that it's not as covered as a race like the Baja or the Dakar. Because in my opinion, these racers are far more extreme and they have to have their MacGyver skills. And there's so much more that goes into putting this race together. And so, I feel very strongly that I hope someday that this race will receive the attention it actually deserves on a much bigger scale. So and it takes all of us getting it there. So I appreciate every single one of you being here, sharing these moments, because this is what it takes, just spreading the word about this race. So thank you all for being here. It's awesome. This is my passion. And anybody who shares that passion with me we're bonded. We're dog bonded. All right, what you got for us, Pyro? Depends on which leg of the race they were on, it appears. Last year, average speeds were in the 50s. 2012, the winners averaged 91 miles an hour. Wow, yeah, 2012 was a race to watch. I don't know if they will ever set records like that ever again. Perfect race conditions. That's awesome. Way to go, Pyro. That is bravo. Excellent research. Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me, Pyro. So there you go. This is how this race gets spread. This is how, when you're at, I hate to say this is ground roots because this race has been going for 40 years. That is longer than the More You Know campaign. So the more you know. So the More You Know campaign has been going for 30 years, and the Iron Dog has been going for 40 years. So there you go. The more you know. I should make a little short, huh? Yeah, this is by far the greatest race. So again, in the morning, the teams will head out at 8 a.m. If I was a good podcaster, I would have your out times for you already. Pyro, I started racing tricycles. Me too. Big wheels. Did you have a big wheel? My sister and I had matching big wheels, and we were holy terrors in the neighborhood, racing anything that moved, including cars. But let me tell you, those things could drift. Oh, I cannot tell you how many of those we went through because we just drifted the tires to death. And the green machine. Oh my God, the green machine. Oh my God, what a great memory. Thank you for that. Mm-hmm. Yes, green machine. Oh my God. How could I forget about the green machine? Oh my God. Oh, I do have one awesome thing here. I'm going to open up some mail. I don't want to show addresses, but I got a letter. I got a letter. And you know who it's from? It's from one of my Iron Dogger favorites. People in the whole entire Iron Dogger planet, just about. Oh my God. She's so awesome. Beautiful Barbara. She blows my mind. Oh my gosh, she's gonna. I don't know how she does it. I am serious. I do not know how Barbara does this. She blows my mind. She is one of the most busy women on the planet, and she will still find time to send letters, handwritten letters with beautiful little. I couldn't make it to the tech inspection, and I was very broken up about it. I mean, I went into a dark depression because I got this head cold and I could not be at that event. And it's one of the events that I get to see Barbara, and I love her so much. We've been friends for so long, and true, dear friends. When you have a friend like Barbara, that's a friend for life, and she is just so genuine. All of the racers that have been under the umbrella of Team CC will emphatically say without a doubt, she is above and beyond. Her and Corey are incredible. What they do for their racers is blown away. And I have not been able to race a snow machine in almost 2 decades. We are coming on almost 2 decades. I have not been able to sit on a sled, and they are still there for me. They are still there for me. The moment I am able to get on a sled or behind a wheel, Team CC will be there for me. And I cannot tell you how much that speaks volumes to me. There's not another sponsor or human on the planet that does that. Like, they are not just sponsors. They are truly genuine human beings. And if you are honored enough to be under the Team CC umbrella, it is loyalty for life. And I am telling you, they are just beautiful people. And I can never, ever speak enough wonderful things about beautiful Barbara and cool Corey, because I'm telling you, they are amazing. And they're going to kick my butt for saying that. But it's true. I mean, seriously, like, she sends handwritten letters, and she sent me, because she knows this is the stuff I love, and she sent me the napkins from the Iron Dog tech inspection. Like, how awesome is that? That, when you become involved with the Iron Dog is more than just a race. It is a community of a family. All the racers help one another. It is the only race you will see such camaraderie, even between different teams, between different manufacturing teams. Like, it is incredible, just the sportsmanship that takes place in the Iron Dog, with the racers, with the fans, with the sponsors, with the volunteers. It is incredible. By far, it is the greatest race on the planet. If you have any opportunity to spend any time volunteering for the Iron Dog, I would highly recommend it, because they will always find a spot for you. And this race is built upon volunteers. There are only a couple actual paid positions for the Iron Dog, and the rest is all volunteers. We've got a beautiful board that volunteers. We've got great people that come together and pull this race together, that make sure the trail is out there. Like, right before the race, they had a nasty windstorm that blew all of the trees all over the trail. And Mike had to make sure there was trail cleanup taking place right as the Iron Dog was starting. So it is an incredible race, and it wouldn't be what it is today without all the amazing people that come together to make it what it is. So thank you to everyone out there that is involved with Iron Dog. You make this the world's greatest, absolute, by far, fantastic race in the world. So thank you. Oh, thank you, Pyro. I'm not sure how my mic is, so I'm not sure if I need to set it up or down. So thank you. I'll try and hold it still, because I've gotten a few comments about my mic not being close enough. My Shure mic is super finicky. Yeah. Derek and I, look, I'm holding on to it again. No hands, Mom, no hands. So Derek and I are hoping to we keep missing each other. Like, we were talking tonight, and it's just got too late for him to join us. He'd be nodding off over there. But hopefully tomorrow, after the teams head out, Derek and I will be able to do another live stream, and we'll catch up to where all the teams are and show you along the way where they're at. Also, if I am not available, y'all know that where you get all your goods is irondog.org. That is the only place for you to get the official Iron Dog news. Any other place, you cannot guarantee it is official unless you hear it from irondog.org, period. Even here. You can't take it from this mouth unless it's coming from Iron Dog. So unless I'm reading it straight from irondog.org, it's not official. All right, let's see. I don't want to take up all your all's night, but there was a few things I did want to point out. Also, what a fantastic finish for our ambassador team. What a great run, right? Well done, ambassador team. Oh, and hands for our expedition teams. So their ride is finished. And now we've got the pro class that are heading southbound. And look at, there was a lot of hubbub and I even talked smack about the expedition teams leaving after the pro class. And look at how well it turned out. Well done. Mike Vassar has done a lot for the Iron Dog. He really has made this race something quite phenomenal. And he's just pushing the bar every year. So it's just really awesome what he's done for the Iron Dog. And sometimes those changes, he gets a lot of kickback and a little gruff and things like that from people, but he's really thought it through and made really good changes that only make the race even better for years to come. And that's what's beautiful about the Iron Dog, is that this race changes continually, and it speaks volumes to the race itself, and how well it's not just stuck in like hard as stone, and it creates this ability for it to keep going and moving. So here we are 40 years later, and the Iron Dog is still going strong. So that speaks volumes to the current race director and the previous race directors. Every single race director has brought Iron Dog to where it is to today, but Mike really has been putting in the hours and putting the work in to get it to where it is, and we really do certainly appreciate everything he's done for the Iron Dog. So be sure to thank Mike Vassar for everything, because boy, this race every year, it just never fails to keep me just so excited and just gripped on, like, what is happening on the trail, you know. And I haven't been in the Facebook page, which normally that's the only time I'm on Facebook is during Iron Dog Week. So we'll see, I might get in there, but that's usually where a lot of action is. If you're on Facebook, go check out the Iron Dog Facebook group. There's a lot of videos and just team discussions where the racers themselves can get on there and tell you all about it. You know, it's pretty awesome. The whole race itself, it is getting better and better every year. So that is really, really exciting. So again, tomorrow morning, the teams head out at 8 a.m. Alaska time. I do not have, let me look. Maybe I'll just take a quick peek for you. Tubers and feathers, let's take a lookie. Maybe they do have, let's see if we've got departure times. No. It's probably, if I really had my stuff together, it is probably, it doesn't look like we have departure times here. But they probably have it on their Facebook page, maybe. But here's the live stream for, no. Oh, you guys aren't, I'm not even sharing my screen with you guys. How rude. I'm talking like you guys know what I'm looking at. And the worst podcaster of the year award goes to me. Oh, well, that's what we're here for, right? Okay. So be sure. Oh, again, I'm gonna say this again. So I'm gonna try and be sure to get your Iron Dog raffle tickets, y'all. Get your raffle tickets. I got mine. So again, I'm going to go through our rafflees. We've got in first prize for the raffle is the 2023 Jeep Gladiator Mojave from Anchorage Chrysler Dodge with a $58,000 value with a $4,000 wrap. It has got that awesome Iron Dog custom wrap provided by Graphic Works. Check that bad boy out. That is what I want to win. You know I will be sporting that bad boy in style. Oh boy, wouldn't that be awesome. And the second prize, I got 2 tickets. Second prize, we've got the 2023 Royal Cargo 16-foot enclosed trailer. And this is from Big Bubba's Trailers of Alaska. And that is a $20,000 value. Sweet. And our third prize is a 2023 Polaris 850 Chaos Slash 165 and 2 3/4 inch track QD2. So, and that is sponsored by Hatcher Pass, Alaska. And the custom wrap, it has also got a custom Iron Dog wrap provided by SCS Unlimited. And that is an $18,986 value with a $1,000 value on that custom wrap. Our fourth prize is 4 round-trip tickets on Alaska Airlines plus $10,000 cash. And that is sponsored by Alaska Airlines. That is a $15,000 value. Way to go. I love Alaska Airlines. It's a great airline to fly. All right, and our fifth prize is Bull Adventure EVO, and that is our AM 27.5 mountain e-bike from Alaska e-bike. Did I say 27.5? 27.5 mountain e-bike. And that is from Alaska e-bike. That is a $7,399 value. And that is an awesome bike. I made a short video of that bike. I went down to Iron Dog headquarters and got to see with my own two eyeballs with that bad boy. Also, we have the sixth prize is $2,000 specialty truck auto gift certificate. Keep your vehicle in top condition with a $2,000 gift certificate to Specialty Truck and Auto. And our seventh prize is $1,500 Climb gift certificate. And that is for Climb's Outdoor Gear. Thank you, Climb. And our eighth prize is 5 nights lodging and meals for 2 at Alpine Creek Lodge. Way to go. And there are our sponsors for the Iron Dog 2024 raffle. I should read the rules and the information on this. I haven't done this yet. Winner must be at least 18 years of age to claim the vehicle prize. No physical tickets will be mailed this year. All tickets will be delivered electronically by email. Only 12,500 tickets will be sold. Ticket sales stop at 4 p.m. Ticket sales stop at 4 p.m. February 25th, 2024, Alaska Standard Time. So you can no longer, you got 4 days to get your tickets. Be sure to get them. Purchase options. Your tickets can be purchased online, in person, or over the phone. If you want to call for your Iron Dog ticket, your raffle ticket, call Iron Dog headquarters at 907-563-4414 during business hours, 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Alaska Standard Time. In person, you can visit Iron Dog headquarters at 7100 Old Seward Highway, Suite C, Anchorage, Alaska, 99518, between normal business hours, 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Also, you may purchase tickets at these retailers: Hatcher Pass, Polaris, Wasilla, and Willow, Team CC in Eagle River and Wasilla, Delta Power Sports, Fairbanks, 1450 Karen Way in Fairbanks, Alaska Motorsports and Equipment, 3054 Commercial Drive in Anchorage, Susitna Brewing Company, 5120 South Big Lake Road on Big Lake. And if you are at any of the vendor booths there at Iron Dog, I shouldn't say that, but you might be able to pick up raffle tickets out there. All right, so let's take a look here. Well, I don't know if you could get the. Let me take a look at that. I just may have put my foot in my mouth. Tubers and footers, it wouldn't be the first time. It's a good thing I got small feet. Small feet and a big mouth. Let's see. Okay, it said February 25th. Okay, so yes, I didn't put my foot in my mouth. All right, so yes, at the vendor booths there at Iron Dog Finish, you still can probably purchase your tickets in the morning if they are still available. So there you go. How's that? Did I do okay? All right. So there you go. There is our update and our raffle reminder and our current positions and our final positions for the expedition teams. In my memory of Missy and I starting on the 18th, 23 years ago. And so our finish, we started on the 18th and finished on the 23rd. So we did the Iron Dog in 5 days. The Iron Dog is longer than that now, so it has become quite the race. It is awesome, regardless of what year you ran, what the conditions were, still an awesome race. All right, well, there you go. Tomorrow, after the teams head out, Derek and I will do a live stream and keep you up to date on what is happening. We'll be talking smack with one each other, and he'll be asking questions, and maybe we'll bring people on. Open up the chat and provide a link and let y'all just pop on and ask questions, and let's just go crazy tomorrow. Why not? We'll make it exciting for Derek, too. Oh, look. Be sure to get your Iron Dog mugs, too. Look at that bad boy. Look at that bad boy. Sweet. Be sure to get all your looty. Oh, I want to show you this, but I don't know if my camera will show this right. Check out this hat I got for the finish line. Ready? Look at this. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's so pretty. Can you see it? All right. I have gotten to be all decked out. Also, all my tubers and footers know how much I love crazy hats and earmuffs. Look at these little polar bear earmuffs. I'm going to be rocking those bad boys on the warmer weathers. Also, I got me, and all of this stuff was once in a blue moose in Diamond Center. Thanks, Uncle Bones. You like my hat? I love it too. I got this Denali sticker. I want to find the really big one for the back of my Suburban. All right, you guys are going to love, 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 love. What else I got? Oh, and I got these cool little gloves. Look at these little awesome possums. Look at that. To match my pretty hat. Should I put my pretty hat on so you guys can see? Look at this matchingness. Look at this style. Ooh. Fancy. Oh, and look at my sockies to match. Hey, we got matching socks. See the moose on the loose? Okay, and this is for all my footers out there. You guys are going to love this. Ready? This is what I'm going to keep me warm. This and my Iron Dog blanket. I got another. Weatherproof it. Ta-da! Look at that. It's a Bigfoot blanket. It's a Footy Man Alaska blanket. What do you think about that? Well, I don't think it's really in Alaska. There's no Alaska anywhere on it. But it does have a Bigfoot. Who am I to resist anything with Bigfoot on it? I'm telling you. Was it last year they had the Yeti wrap on the Iron Dog sleds? They were so awesome. It was so awesome. My favorite wrap. Okay. Enough of that nonsense. All right, tubers and footers, enough of the fashion show for y'all. But remember to get your Iron Dog gear. Get your Iron Dog merch on irondog.org. All right, well, you guys all have an awesome night. Thank you, Uncle Bones. Thank you, Pyromedic, for hanging out and talking Iron Dog with me. And we will see you all earlier tomorrow, hopefully, while everybody's still awake. All right. Love you guys. Thank you so much for making Iron Dog memories with me. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.